Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Okay, thank you for coming. Okay, I'm Shaihan all the way. Okay, from Metajam. I saw none of you from the other regional center. It's okay. So we just proceed with what we have for today. I think Shaihan, you need to switch off your mic so that there won't be any echo. Thanks. If you got questions, just feel free to ask. Okay, this is our okay, I need to remind myself the course should be in BM. Okay. Ini merupakan sidang video pertama untuk kursus JKE 417 Ekonomi Perindustrian. Okay, kita akan lihat kepada modul 1 iaitu pengenalan tentang ekonomi perindustrian. Okay, objektif sidang video hari ini kita akan lihat satu tentang pengenalan terhadap kandungan kursus keseluruhan JKE 417. Kita akan bincangkan juga tentang jadual sidang video dan juga minggu intensif. Bagaimana anda akan dinilai iaitu melalui kuis, tugasan, peperiksaan berterusan dan juga peperiksaan akhir. The core content of today's video session will be discussion on module 1, okay, pengenalan, dan a little bit of room at the end for you to ask questions, okay? Okay, let's look at the course content, okay? The overall course content, there are 5 modules that is given to you in the electronic form, e-module. You're supposed to log into your portal, and then you can open the file. I don't think can you save the file, Shaihan? Can you save the file?
Can.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So look at the first module, introduction. Kita akan membincangkan pengenalan kepada ekonomi perindustrian. Di mana saya akan perkenalkan konsep-konsep asas. Okay, I see your friends there. Okay. Settle down. Okay. Take a deep breath. Okay, and stick together. Okay. Alright, back to module 1, introduction. Okay, 1.1 is pengenalan kepada konsep-konsep asas ekonomi perindustrian. Here, this is where possibility of short questions, you know, how you define certain terms, how you compare, okay, term A and term B, that kind of stuff that you need to know. Okay, 1.2 adalah perbincangan tentang kapitalisme tradisional as well as kapitalisme pengurusan. Okay, what are they? Don't worry. Okay, we'll discuss about them afterwards. Okay, kandungan khusus daripada modul 2 adalah membincangkan tentang teori firma dan pemaksimuman keuntungan. Here, this is where we recap what you have learned so far about economics. Okay, I think by now you should know about profit maximization. So, profit maximization is what come under the new classical firms theory. Okay, teori firma neoklasik, model pemaksimuman keuntungan. Remember the basis of assumption economics. If we look at an individual, we assume the individual is rational, you are rational, I am rational, we want to maximize our satisfaction. If we talk about firms, we assume that firm want to maximize their profit. So all the discussion that follow is based on the starting assumption firm would like to maximize their profit. But there are also scenario, okay, other theory which say that firm does not necessarily wants to maximize profit. Okay, so that's where we discuss other theory other than neoclassical firms theory. Okay, so that will be under 2.2, alternatif kepada teori pemaksimuman keuntungan. So 2.1 is just ulang kaji. Okay, you will be facing the same diagram as before. But 2.2 is just theoretical discussion. What are the alternative point of view? Okay, next we'll be continuing with module 3. Module 3 is quite an extended version where we discuss, okay, structure, gelagat dan prestasi pasaran. We discuss the market, okay, pasaran in terms of what the market structure looks like. the word market itself should brings to you the dalam sesuatu pasaran mesti ada peniaga. Okay, so when we talk about firms, are there many firms or are there only one firms? So we'll be discussing about monopoly, perfectly competitive market, okay, oligopoly and monopolistic competition. That's on one side of the market. On the other side of the market, you need to look at the consumers, okay? And then how do they interact? So that will come under the structure. So if the market is being monopolized by a firms, okay, a monopoly. So in such case, okay, what can you summarize about the pricing behavior? Does the monopoly firm need to advertise? Okay, what about the type of product that they produce? Is it the same product or is it like differentiated product? As I told you just now, this is just revision. Okay, and then we discuss about gelagat or behavior of firms. Okay, in terms of advertising just now, product differentiation, pricing behavior, and eventually we discuss the performance of firm prestasi. Okay, so SCP in English stands for structure, conduct is gelagat, and performance or prestasi. So 3.1, we look at the first one, unsur-unsur struktur pasaran. Okay. 3.2, we look at the concept and as well as measure of penumpuan pasaran. Okay, 3.3 is gelagat pasaran. Okay, and then we extend to 3.4, gelagat pasaran dalam konteks monopoli. Okay, previously we discussed in details the market behavior in terms of perfect competitions. Okay, as well as monopoly. That's the two extreme of the market behavior. And then 3.5, we discuss prestasi pasaran. And 3.6, we discuss what happens if the firm has excess capacity or capacity berlebihan. Okay, do the firm invest in research and development for the sake of patent and technological advance ataupun kemajuan teknologi. Okay, and 3.7, okay, we'll discuss all three. Okay, how do they related? That is hubungan structure, gelagat dan juga prestasi pasaran. Next, we have module 4. Okay, ini ada membincangkan isu-isu dalam pembangunan perindustrian in general. So the first one, we will discuss teori letakkan perindustrian. Or in short, we call this location theory. If you are wondering, okay, let's say you would like to have a franchise of Coke. I don't know, maybe that's the easiest example for you to think. Okay, why do you think, okay, the recipe of Coca-Cola or Pepsi that come from United States, okay, why do, okay, they don't, the Coke that is sold in Malaysia nowadays, okay, it is produced here. It's just that the recipe, the company is based in US. Okay, why do they decide to have their bottling plants here in Malaysia? Why can't they simply, okay, produce the Coke bottle, okay, in US, okay, and then export it, okay, arrive by plane or by sea, okay, whatever, and we drink the Coke straight from US? Why? If you look at the rubber industry or the palm oil industry, where does the what do you call that, kilang pemprosesan getah ataupun kilang pemprosesan kelapa sawit, okay, where are they? Kenapa dia ada dekat dengan ladang kelapa sawit? Kenapa dia tak buat tengah-tengah, I don't know, tengah-tengah Penang for example? Okay, or maybe Penang is too much. Okay, why not we have kilang pemprosesan isi rong kelapa sawit di Bayan Lepas ataupun di Shah Alam Industrial Estate ataupun di Senawang punya Industrial Estate? Why? Okay, so that one will be discussed under location theory. If you are the manager of a plants, okay, untuk kalau anda pengurus kilang, kat mana anda akan letak kilang tu? Okay, you need to know. Okay, the decision, okay, where to put your plants is very much involved in terms of whether the product, okay, become heavier. Okay, that's why when we discuss the Coke bottle just now, okay, the recipe is simple. Okay, it's secret recipe. Okay, but then, okay, if they bottle in US, okay, they need to incur a large transport cost, okay, in order for us to in Malaysia to drink it. So they will charge us a lot more. Okay, but if they produce in Malaysia, so they just transfer the recipe, okay, and okay, all the other costs incurred in Malaysia, so it's cheaper. When we talk about just now rubber, as well as palm oil productions, okay, the product that come from the plant, the plantation are heavier. Okay, isi rong kelapa sawit ataupun biji kelapa sawit yang baru dituai, okay, they are a lot more heavier. Okay, after processing, okay, menjadi minyak mentah, okay, and then minyak masak, then it become lighter. Okay, that's why, okay, the plant should be closer to the plantations. Okay, so we'll discuss that in details, okay, in module 4.1. Okay, 4.2 will be discussing peranan perindustrian dalam pembangunan ekonomi. Okay, I'm sure that all of you are young, okay, but in case you are interested in history, Malaysia in the early period after independence, zaman-zaman selepas kemerdekaan, Malaysia adalah dikenali sebagai negara pertanian. Okay, we export rubber. Okay, we export palm oil. Okay, we produce our own rice. Okay, that kind of stuff. But only now, when we move on with 1980s, okay, the period of heavy industrializations as well as export-oriented industrializations, then we start producing, okay, electronics product for export. Okay, nowadays, okay, not just manufacturing export, we are also exporting our services. So you see the transition, okay, last time from agricultural industry or resource-based industry, now we have moved on to industrializations, and okay, and next we have service sector. Okay, that is something that won't be covered in the syllabus. Okay, 4.3. Okay, nothing is free in this world. Okay, I need to remind you about that again. Okay, pembiayaan perindustrian. How does, okay, we finance the industrialization process? Okay, 4.4, we discuss the strategies involved in industrial development. Okay, and 4.5, we look at peranan negara dalam pembangunan perindustrian, the role that is played by the governments in terms of developing our industry. 4.6, kombinasi perindustrian. So this is where we talk about vertical industrialization, horizontal, and so on and so forth. And the last chapter, we discuss in details, okay, industrialization, okay, the Malaysian experience, pengalaman Malaysia. I won't be discussing in details, okay, what happened after the independence in terms of 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, okay, and so on and so forth. But you must have a brief idea what's going on throughout the decades after the independence, okay, the last 54. Is it 55? Wait. Okay, that's for you to find out how long we have had our independence. So, okay, during the last 54 years of post-independence, okay, how does Malaysia has changed? Okay, so we look at 5.1, pembangunan perindustrian di Malaysia. Okay, we also discuss 5.2, pindahan teknologi dalam industri di Malaysia. This is where we discuss why do we need to encourage foreign direct investment. That's one of the aspect of my research. Okay, as well as what do we get when we have those multinational corporations. Okay, we welcome them, we open arms, we give them tax break, we give them tax exemption, we ask them, okay, to set up their plants in our industrial estate, we give them free processing or something, I can't remember now. Okay, why? What do we get? So we are hoping that we have eventually at the end, okay, technology transfer from those multinational corporations to our domestic firms. Okay, 5.3, okay, this is where we discuss privatization. Okay, back to your history lesson. Okay, I hope you remember in the decade of 1980s, okay, when Tun Dr. Mahathir is in power, he was the one who introduced, okay, privatizations. So if we discuss a certain company, government-linked company like Mars, what else? Mars, that one. Our Telecom Malaysia, our what do you call that, electricity. Okay, last time it was Lembaga Elektrik Negara. So all of that as a result of penswastaan. Okay, we relate that with kuasa pasaran as well as allocative efficiency ataupun peruntukan kecekapan. Why do we need to privatize? Why can't we have everything is provided for by the governments? Why do the governments needs to privatize, okay, those services in the first place? In 5.4, back to multinational corporations, okay, and FDI. So we discuss apa yang dimaksudkan dengan capitalism multinationals as well as foreign direct investment, pelaburan langsung asing, or in short, pelaburan asing. Okay. Our overall course, okay, it will be made up of 4 video conference before the intensive week, and I hope or I expect 3 hours of video conferences post the intensive week, but it can be less. Okay, last academic year they only allow 2 slot of video conference post intensive, so we have only 5 modules. But as I show you just now, okay, module 1 is simple, only 2 chapters. But module 3, for example, is quite extended. So we need to have a lot more discussion on that, as well as module 4 and 5. So I will try to cover as much as possible before we move on to the next module. Okay. We also have face-to-face interaction during the intensive week. Okay, I hope to see you. Okay, it's between 21st January 2013 up to 7 February 2013. That is immediately before the Chinese New Year break. Okay, so I would like you to come to video conference, or at least if you are watching this at the office, streaming from the office or at home. Okay, maybe Shadila is working today. Okay, she complained. Okay, but nothing can be done because the schedule is fixed. So, okay, you can still get the video streaming at home or at the office. But before you come and listen to the video conference, you must read the module so that it makes sense. Okay, it's impossible for me to cover every single details. Okay, what is covered, okay, in the modules. Okay, what I plan to do is actually just to highlight what are the important things. Okay, what are the things that you need to know. Okay, but at the end of the day, you still need to read. You still need to find, okay, other resources which is easily available online. Okay, you need to ask questions. Okay, don't just listen and listen and listen. Okay, how you'll be assessed as usual. Okay, this is a bit different from JKE 316 Quantitative Economics. I do notice that out of 8 of you in this class, okay, Hezdi, Chayan, Shohada is from my the last two academic year. Okay, the rest, Chayan, Hezdi, Shadila, Shaihan, Yisha and Zulkarnain is from last academic year. But I'm not sure about Abdul Razak Hamzah. It seems that, sorry if I forgot about your names, but it seems that I haven't come across you before. So make sure that you make yourself known to me. Okay, if you have problems, okay, contact me. Okay, do not call the office hour because do not call the office phone because chances are I won't be the office. I might be going in and out. Okay, leave a message in the using the portal or email.